and university have very wide services for psychology and counseling for new students coming to campus. The problem is that a lot of pressure is on the freshman students. They are stepping in a new whole system. They are used to be taken care of by their parents, their teachers in high school, being pushed by coaches and friends to finish all their responsibilities, and they enter this new world of responsibility and loneliness. It's not normal for students that they start sharing that they are having difficulties to keep their academic responsibilities, to be able to finish to meet the deadlines. It's normal for them to start to hide from the others, to start to compare through with their peers, and to start feeling the first symptoms of what we know now, that is depression. They feel lack of emotion. They don't want to share time with the others. They start to feel isolated, and the most important symptom that we need to identify is that they feel they cannot accomplish their academic load. For us as psychologists and counselors, we need to understand that they need to find a mirror. They need to find peers that are feeling and having these moments that they also are having. They're having this pressure. They need to compare with others and see, listen, I'm feeling that too. I cannot pass that course too. This is too much for me. I don't sleep. I feel stressed. And when they find that empathy from others, when they see that their friends and the other classmates are feeling and having the same struggles, that's the moment that they can step up and ask for help. No, I don't think it's that the campus, they have plenty services. The problem is that the access to the student is through professionals that they don't feel identified. That's why we think is one of our hypotheses to find good resources, to find the specific method to catch those students that are in that limbo, is to use technology like apps that they can reach, open the app and find a support right away, like from another friend or from another peer that is the young student like them that are feeling the same emotions. I need somebody to talk right now. I'm feeling very down. I don't feel like doing my homework. Please, somebody answer me right now. What are you feeling? What are you doing? Why we don't meet up? That's the kind of technology, like, so that social networks do for others, that is also bringing a community together. That's what we need at this moment to find for students. Uh, Places that they can feel everybody is the same, that they are struggling the same, and they can get connected in an easier way than going to a place to sit. They need to find support groups that is more affordable for them, like meeting in a coffee, like going in the campus to the library and have a chat outside the classroom. And also for us as students, as senior students now, we need to find a better way to connect with each other. In my personal journey, I find counselors and support group as my first support system. And I have a son with disabilities, and 7 years ago, I find other parents like me, they were struggling with the same difficulties, finding services, denial, acceptance of the situation, of the new situation of the house. And more than the great services that I got from my psychologist and other professionals, I find other mothers and other parents to be exactly the best support that I needed. Being able to reach, to get a phone call through a parent to tell him, listen, I don't know what to do at this moment. What do you think? I don't feel like moving. I don't feel like we are getting somewhere. How can I get more services? I feel like a failure. I feel like a bad mother. And the other person feeling the same, or having struggled the same path in the past, and being able to tell me I'm having the same, or I'm being there, I can know how to help you. Or not even that, just sharing those moments of difficulties make me feel that somebody else was living the same. We are not alone in this, that we are a community, and that community is going to support you. In that community within have other people like you struggling with the same. If it's a social pressure, if it's in your school where you're feeling is that your financial situation is taking a big toll on you, that you feel that you cannot meet the own goals that you have, or if your family, you have issues with your family, there is always someone that have the same situation, and that people is that the one that we need to connect. In our specific example, we're trying to understand what is making the students feeling ashamed or asking for help in the psychology department or in the counseling systems that campuses have. We need to understand why that stigma is so big, and that is making them stay back and hide from the others, and that's why they start to think about dropping school, about to think that they cannot accomplish anything, and then they give up to the depression and all these negative feelings that make them feel that they cannot pass that stage of their lives. Uh, Systems like apps that we can connect those students, that for example in my case, that I was able to reach a center that is called Parent to Parent. I say I need to talk to somebody. Who can I write? And we exchange emails, and that person used always to be another parent that passed the same situation that I was having at that moment, and answer me not with advices of changing my life, just simple stuff like take a moment, try to do something positive today, try to think all the abilities that your son have. Don't focus only on the disabilities that he has. That positive thinking that we are learning in positive psychology is the first tools that we have to encourage others that are having the same struggles that we have in right now. And that's why it's so important for us to understand why it's so difficult for now young adults to get out of the social pressure, to get out of the social networks, the perfect picture, and just go there and say, you know what, I cannot do this. I'm sorry if my teachers are going to judge me or not. I'm really stuck and I need help and I need a little break. If somebody please help me, I can handle it right now. There is people waiting to help us. There is people there that is just the touch of your phone. You open an app and you write, I need to chat right now with somebody else that is in the same range of age, and I need to understand why I'm feeling this and what can I do right now. Thank you.